I'm ashamed to acknowledge that it didn't dawn on me how much life would not pause for me to recover from ACL surgery, and that I would now need to learn to exist in spite of the pain. So I'm walking around the pier, San Francisco, killing some time before a corporate dinner. And I am literally in San Francisco for, it's not even 48 hours, I think, for a one-day conference with Adobe. But yeah, I'm just walking to stretch my leg. I'm 2 months post-op on my ACL surgery. So this was actually my first flight post-surgery, and it was a long one. It's 5 hours because you're literally flying from borderline one coast to the other. Going back in time makes the day just hella long. And it also just reminds you how big this country is. Like, the United States is so freaking big, man. I did have to get up and just stretch my leg for a second because I could feel it locking up on me, but it wasn't too bad. And so now I'm just walking around to just move, you know? Because it's kind of weird. You could do the ACL surgery and you feel better if you keep moving. It's such a quick trip, but of course, y'all know me, I got my Osmo. Didn't bring anything else, just my Osmo. And I also brought a new tripod with me that I want to try. It's the smaller version of the MT44, essentially. And I just wanted to have something sort of more in the mid-range size. So bigger than the tripod that comes with the Osmo, but smaller than the MT44, which is dope, but sometimes it's too big. Let's finish this walk. Woo.
I one time thought about getting 2 of these.
Really?
Because I was vertical and horizontal at the same time.
Just knock it all out.
I don't want to film twice.
DJI just send us 2.
We bought one.
So
That's fair.
I think you're speaking my language. I think this makes a lot of sense. Okay, hello. I want to make this part of the video be just about the philosophical feelings you'll probably have, maybe, I don't know you, but maybe you will have these feelings around 2 months. And I want to just give you words of encouragement, potentially, if you are someone who might have this surgery. I want to leave you with this. You can't have a testimony without a test. Weeping may endure for a night. We're in the Lenten times right now as I'm filming this. It's about to be April tomorrow. Ramadan's happening right now, and Mercury's in lemonade. So there's just a lot going on. Weeping may endure for a night, first of all, but joy comes in the morning. So just remember that this is a process. You have had major surgery. They drilled holes into 2 of your bones. If you got an autograft, they took part of your leg and then put it somewhere else. So it's gonna take a minute, it's just gonna take a minute, because even though the surgeon fixed you, your body's just gonna register it as trauma, because it is trauma. So in the Greek language, there's a few words for time and different types of time. The 2 I want to focus on is the Chronos and the Kairos. Chronos is time as measurement, is how we see it, days, months, weeks, minutes, hours. And then there's the Kairos. And the Kairos generally means the most opportune time for this thing to happen, period. So it's vibes. Your surgeon and probably your PT team, all of that, those people, they're going to be working on a Chronos. They're going to have a set time that they want you to be at a certain degree amount, walking or off crutches, or they're just going to have all these checkpoints of chronological Chronosian time that they want you to hit. And those times matter. They are something to take into account. You should be trying to hit those times. But here's the thing, fam. Your body doesn't run on a Chronos. Your body runs on a Kairos. Your body's just going to take the time it takes to heal. And you can't rush it. I've been meditating a lot on what it means to actually relax and enjoy life. in spite of the pain as well. What does a vacation look like with pain? How can I make the most of my time and not lose myself in the ups and downs of this recovery?
It's Mr. Halisa's birthday weekend. Really, I'm making this your birthday weekend.
You're the one making it a thing. I just wanted to chill.
Yeah. He had the great idea of like, hey, the beach is only 4 hours away. Why don't we go to it? And I thought, can we though? And then he was like, yes, we can.
Turns out you can.
So we're here for the weekend. I think it's just because it's a weekend trip. I don't think I've ever done, you know what I mean?
Just a weekend trip?
Yeah.
Oh. Each time you bring it to me, I feel like I have to say something.
Well, I'm trying to predict when you're going to want to say something.
Fart.
I'm enjoying myself. I forgot to charge the battery, so we're going to end the conversation here because I also forgot my extended battery pack for the Osmo as well. This was a very poorly planned trip. Technologically, this was a very poorly planned trip on my part.
Did it take us an extra hour to get there because I needed to stop at every rest stop to stretch my leg and relieve the pain? Yes, but we did it.
It's the next day. We're walking on the beach. Just want to get a little bit more beach time in before we have to go back to Atlanta.
Oh, there's another horseshoe.
Horseshoe crab! The other one we saw was better. It still had its shell and everything. But horseshoe crab. If you ever see one alive, help it back into the ocean because they're very sweet. If I could run, it would be really nice to run on this beach. But it's nice, man. I'm also getting ideas for houses that I can't afford. Yet. Manifest. One thing I will say about Hilton Head's overall design, though, all the colors are sad. These are like, oh, you can see them in the background. They're all just like beige. They're all beige houses, y'all. And I'm just like, y'all just not want to be different? What? I don't know. Anyway.
Even down to learning to work in spite of the pain and figuring out the workarounds for what I do. I mean, my job is rooted around being able to lift equipment, being able to lift lights and hold gear and be very physical to get the shot. If there's one thing I've learned this year, it's how much I took my able-bodiedness for granted. Obviously, I knew I had able-bodied privilege, but the amount of times I've been working somewhere or even just existing somewhere in a space and looked around and thought to myself, this place is not ADA compliant, like at all. Okay. Hi, we're in San Francisco. It's me. Mr. Hollis is over there. We're in San Francisco because I got hired by Adobe to film some vertical stuffs. So today was the wrap on day 1 of filming at the Adobe office. Got to flex my writing a little bit, my funny ha-has. But now I'm doing the thing where you come back after filming the first day and you're like, wow, did we get all the shots? And you're just looking through everything again and again, and you're dropping it. You know, when I do client work, every day I drop the footage in like at least 3 places. So for this shoot, I have one backup just literally on my computer itself. And then I have another backup on a travel SanDisk drive that I just always have with me. It's a 4 terabyte SanDisk drive that I just always have with me everywhere. And then I also have another like 500 gig, I think. It might be 1 terabyte little travel SanDisk. And that's for the client, for them to have. That will make it dropped in 3 places technically. Every year I come to San Francisco for something. It's always work related. One day I would like to come here and just be here because San Francisco has so much to offer and I just rarely get to actually really be in whelm with San Francisco, you know? If you're someone living with chronic pain, I obviously can't help you, but know that I see you and you're doing it. You're living your life in spite of it all. I'm Halise. I'm a filmmaker and storyteller, and on this channel, I document my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow social media. I'll see you when I see you.